Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do another clean with me type of video because I really enjoyed doing the last one and it wasn't that hard to edit as well, or at least the way I did it. I enjoyed it, so I decided to give it another try. And today's video, I'm gonna do part clean and then undecorate as well, since the holidays are coming, Christmas is coming, and I wanted to get all my fall stuff put up, so to get ready to decorate. I'm not decorating in this video, but I'm undecorating, so hope you enjoy that. And I also will try to declutter. I'm not sure if I'll get to it. I'll have makeup that I want to declutter, but I'm trying to get as much done. I probably won't get to that till later in the day. Right now it's like 1:30 already, and my son and my husband are not home. They're out, so I'm trying to get as much done before they get home. And my daughter is sleeping. She's been sleeping for like 20 minutes now. I don't know how much longer she'll sleep, so I'm trying to get as much done as well before she gets wakes up. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the living room, kitchen, and then I have some laundry to do as well. But mainly kitchen, like last video, the living room, kitchen, I am adding laundry and then decluttering some makeup as well. So yeah, just hope you like it and just keep on watching. Alright, so like always, I just started off by cleaning the living room and kitchen. Firstly, I started in the living room, trying to my daughter's corner, as I now nicknamed it, but that actually is not there no more, because after this day I actually decided to rearrange the whole living room to make space for the Christmas tree, since we were gonna decorate this in the next few days, so decorate for Christmas. So I started to make space for everything in there. So yeah, before I even got done like trying to sweep or anything in there, I just went ahead and rearranged it, and then I swept off camera everything after I was done rearranging. So I just like to open the windows as much as I can to let in the natural light. Like all this video, I don't have any ring lights on except the next day, after this, because I didn't record this all together. I made it in 2 days, but the first day, the cleaning part here, I didn't have any ring lights on. It was all natural light, and I love it. It looks, as you can tell, it looks nice with the natural light. And yeah, like that's how I've been recording the last video too. I never had a ring light on at all. It was all natural light, so I like to open the windows up as much as I can. But then again, it sucks a little because it gets hot. All the sunlight coming in, it gets hot, and then the AC starts blowing. But good thing about these videos is that I don't have to hear, you know, the noise of the AC, because when I do sit down videos, I cannot record with the AC on because it's too loud for the video. So yeah. Oh, and I don't know if you saw that gallon, the water jug. I just started using it. I wanted to get into trying to drink more water and be more responsible to staying hydrated, because I mean I always do drink water. All I do is drink water. Like that's all I drink. I don't drink any sodas, coffee. I drink them here and there, but mostly it's always water. So I just trying to get in what I should be drinking in a day. So I got this from my mom. She had it, but she said she wasn't using it, so I took it from her. And the first day that I filled it up, it took me 2 days to finish the whole jug, but the next day I actually did finish it the third day I finished it completely, and then the fourth day I was doing good, and then I left it at my in-laws house, and then I forgot about it. So I lost it for a couple days, and then I finally got it back, but I haven't been back on track. I still haven't refilled it or anything, but it's always good to have that, because it has the marks on there that go hour by hour showing you how much you should be drinking. And I think it's a good idea if you want to get back, if you want to try and like stay hydrated, and it makes it a little bit easier, I guess, to be on track with it. I started to get into a habit, or try to keep myself to get into the habit of every time I get the mail to go through it and get rid of what's junk and then put away what is actual like bills or something that are important, to put them away and get rid of what it's not. So that way it keeps it from accumulating. In my little entrance I have a mail holder and it's always super stuffed, so I'm trying to avoid that again. And now I'm just emptying the dishwasher. I hate doing this, but it has to be done, because unless I tell my husband to do it, he really doesn't do it. So yeah, I have to do it most of the time, but it's an annoying, but I'd much rather do that than have to wash dishes by hand, because it's a lot. And honestly, I've heard that you waste more water washing dishes by hand than putting them in the dishwasher. So that's a plus. And then my daughter, at this point, she woke up from her nap, so I had to get her, and to be able to finish this last bit of dishes, I just carried her for a little bit, and then I put her down after I was done with the dishes so I could finish. I did have to hand wash some bottles, like the bottles I don't like to put them in the dishwasher, like I mentioned in the last video. So those I did hand wash after I put her down. And I think that was all I had to hand wash, was just the bottles and maybe a couple like metal straws or plastic straws that I had laying around. But everything else goes in the dishwasher. And I don't think I started it. I was just filling it again because it wasn't full. Yeah, I didn't start the load, but at least I loaded it so the sink was clean and clear of dirty dishes. And after this, I just tried to put everything up as much as I can, because I can never fully like clean the kitchen perfectly, because there's always stuff laying around, and that, I don't know, I just feel like I can never fully clean it. And I don't know why I even tried. I didn't slow this part down because I didn't realize the bottle didn't focus. So what I was trying to show you was the Grove, it's the peppermint scent spray that I used to clear off the island, and pretty much for everything else that's what I used. I only use these right now. I'm trying to get rid of them, or like just use them up, because I have a lot of Grove products that I collected through last year, and this year I haven't bought any because I've been trying to use up what I have. And here, the laundry that I took out was my husband's laundry, and it was just a lot that I decided to not even worry about that and have him help me later on, which he didn't. So I ended up doing it, or in the process of doing it. So but yeah, it was just a lot of clothes, and I didn't get to that till another day. But I did get rid of all the 3 hampers. I don't know if you saw them on top of the table. There's one of them now. I just had put them in the living room earlier, and then I started working on them now. But I didn't realize that my camera shut off. I don't know if I mentioned it before in this voiceover, but my camera only records up to 30 minutes at a time, and then it just completely, like, it doesn't completely power off, but it cuts the video, or it just like stops recording. And it's really annoying. I want to try and get another camera, but they are pretty expensive. So right now I'm just working with this one. I don't know if it's a setting I can change or what, but I did actually, like in this clip, well, in this clip it only lets me finish this, and then that's when I stopped recording. But I did fold all 3 of the baskets, well, 2 at least. The other one I didn't, because I was like our underwear and socks and stuff, and I didn't want to go through that in camera. But the other was my daughter's clothes, and I did get through all that in this, but it didn't get recorded because of course my camera shut off. But at least it shut off like right at the perfect time, and you'll see here in a second. Alright, so I did a lot of cleaning now, so now I'm gonna start the undecorating part, I guess. So I don't know if I'll get done for everything today. I'm gonna try to, but if not, I'll make it a 2-day series kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna start just putting up all the decorations that are like all on that area, and there's some right here, and then the kitchen has a lot of it. Those are the only two main areas that have stuff. It's just the kitchen and the living room. I didn't really do anything on the other room, so that's good. But yeah, I got pretty much everything cleaned up as much as I want to, because I know there's gonna be dust and stuff after I take up all the other things. So then I'll do a little more deep clean probably tomorrow if I don't finish today, because we have something to do a little bit later. So I'm gonna start undecorating now. I think this was my favorite part of the day, because it's just trying to get rid of the old, you know, even though I didn't decorate anything new, like I didn't put up Christmas stuff yet, but at least it kind of helped everything look a little more cleaner in a way, because there wasn't as much clutter or as much stuff going on in the house. So I enjoyed, like right now, it's a big mess because we did bring all of our Christmas stuff in. Even though we haven't put it up yet, it's still a big mess. But after this, it looked nice because there wasn't anything laying around. Like, even though it's not messy, I don't know, it just kind of looked nice. I guess I was over the whole fall theme now. So whenever I took it down, it just looked like neutral and nice to me. But I will have hopefully next week I'll have a Christmas decorate with me kind of type of video, because the whole purpose of this video was to undecorate. At least for me, it was to undecorate so I can get ready to decorate for Christmas. And but yeah, on all these I didn't record this part, or like we're putting it up. I just recorded taking everything down from the walls and everything, but I did put them up in boxes, and then we put them out in storage in the shed. And here I'm just kind of walking around, because every year I do this thing, like every time I'm decorating I always miss something, and of course I did miss this in the wall, but I couldn't reach it, so I had to use a dustpan or those dusters to get it off the wall. And then I missed that other little candle holder that I had on the other side by the microwave, but it had still leftover wax, so I was just using the scraper to get everything left on there off. For this part of the video, I'm going to be sitting down in my new vanity area from the last time I had it in my other room. Now I have it in my master room, because the other room is now the nursery. So yeah, I'm just going to declutter some of these things, or trying to declutter some of my makeup that I haven't used in a while, and either give it away or try and sell it if it's still good enough. But I just need more space or like less clutter, and I just want to get rid of stuff that I'm not using pretty much. But yeah, and yeah, so if you want to see, let's just get started with that. And everything that I don't or want to get rid of, it's good. I'm gonna put in this old BoxyCharm box. I'm probably gonna put my glasses back on. I just didn't want to have them on because it kind of messes with, or you can't see good, or I see the ring light, see? But I didn't feel like putting on my contacts, so I'm just gonna leave these on and make it work. So firstly, I don't know if you can see over here, but all this tray is like, it's not working out for me anymore because it kind of falls over a lot. So I'm just gonna do that. So here I have these two little things. I actually got these were individual drawers from Dollar Tree, and I just I did the E6000 glue on them and made it into stackable, like a big thing of drawers. I did start up talking in this part of the video, but then I figured, like, when I started watching, I was like, I'm talking too much, and I wasn't like really paying attention to what I was saying or like making sense. So I just muted it and decided to do a voiceover on this part. But I was just basically going to everything that I had in those little drawers. But I had already decluttered a lot of these things before, so it wasn't like a lot that I did get rid of. I got rid of like 2, maybe 3 things in these drawers, and everything else I just reorganized or put in different places, kind of made it into a better setup that worked for me. Even though right now, since I'm on maternity leave, I have not been doing my makeup like hardly at all, unless we go out somewhere or a special occasion, event or something. But even then, if it's at my parents', like something at my parents' house, I don't do my makeup anymore unless it's for a birthday party that we're going somewhere else, like to someone else's house. But if it's just a family event, I really haven't been doing my makeup, which I miss because I really enjoy it. But I'm just getting like lazy, you know, trying mom life now. But I know once I go back to work, I will do my makeup because it's in public. And even though I'm okay being in public without makeup, over here to work, I just like to feel more presentable, you know. So I always do my makeup for that. But at home or other places, I haven't much lately. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going through all my products here. I have one that's like makeup, and this second column of drawers is more like skincare stuff, which I want to use, but I always forget that they're in the nighttime. This past few days I've been going to sleep till like after midnight, mostly because my daughter goes to sleep around that time, and I'm the one that puts her to sleep. After a while, my husband tries, but when she doesn't, he starts getting a little bit impatient, so then I take over and put her to sleep. But by the time she goes to sleep, I'm pretty tired myself, so I just never have time to do like a skincare routine or anything. So I want to get back into that. Hopefully we just need to get into a better routine, and just so I can get back to a normal routine for work myself, because I will be going back to work here soon in the next few weeks. So yeah, but back to this, I'm just reorganizing everything, and at some point I go through all my makeup, like through all the things that I have up here, and reorganize everything to make it work for me and make it a little more nicer looking, to maybe kind of attract me to do my makeup more. But it doesn't. Like, I haven't really sat on my vanity but to like pump, because I did bring my my pumping things and my pump to there, so now I can pump in here instead of in the kitchen. It just seems a little more private, and then I just enjoy looking at that stuff more than looking at fruit or something in the kitchen, you know. So yeah, I made that my new pumping station, and I have everything more reorganized and nicer, and a little less cluttered, because I did get rid of a lot of eyeshadow palettes and everything. So now another thing that I did that is helping me, or hopefully helped me, I got rid of pretty much over half of my eyeshadow palettes because I wasn't using them. I have a bunch in the drawers, as you can tell. I have a bunch in the drawers that I was not using, and they're hardly used, so I got rid of those. I still have them right now. I'm trying to either get them sold, or either later, if they don't sell, then I'll donate them or something, see if any of my friends want them. But I just went through all of them, and even though they're really nice, I just don't use them, and I have I have a lot of repeat colors, so I got rid of a lot of those that are repeats. And then everything that I do have left, I have it out. Like all my eyeshadow palettes I have beside my vanity, so I don't know if you can see where the little mannequin head is. Right next to it, it's a little eyeshadow palette holder that I got from Amazon, and you saw that in my Amazon haul. And so all the eyeshadow palettes that I have left, I have them right there. So none of them are in the drawers, so that way once I do get back into my like work routine, I can use them and I see them, so I can actually use them. They're all right there, and I can pick and choose from those palettes instead of having to go into drawers, because I never actually did go into the drawers. So that's why I got rid of a lot of those, because I wasn't using them. But hopefully that helps. That's a good tip. Have all your makeup out and display, kind of, if it's not a lot, because I know there's people that have way too much makeup to display. But for me, since I got rid of a lot, I have just enough to put it out to where it's not a big clutter on my vanity. well, as you can see, I got quite a lot decluttered. Mainly eyeshadow palettes are the big bulk of it, and then some other random stuff that I didn't care for anymore. So I'm gonna try and get them all. Some of these I barely touched, so I'm gonna try and resell them and see if anyone wants them. If not, I'll just give them away to people that I know might use them or something. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I can do with them. But yeah, all this, it's a lot. And I mean, they're nice, and I really liked them at one point, but now they're like, you know, the KonMari method, is it? Or the method you look at stuff, and if you like them or if they bring you happiness, then you keep them. If not, then give it away or get rid of it. So that's pretty much what I did with a lot of these. But yeah, now I feel kind of some of the stuff feel a little bit bad because I know I spent a lot of it on some of the eyeshadow palettes, especially. They're pretty expensive, but I just don't use them anymore. And I mean, that's fine. I mean, as long as someone else uses them, then I'd rather it get used than just sitting here in my drawer. So, and I got a full of these. I don't know if you can see. Well, this one right here, it's all empty. This one, it's all empty, so I'm gonna be using that for lashes. I just recently got certified, so yes, last night I was doing set, so I did a set last night. But yeah, that's gonna be all my lashing stuff I'm gonna put in there. And I have one other drawer and another set empty. Yeah, so I got rid of a lot of makeup right now, so I'm trying to get rid of that all together or full. I also did some reorganizing of the stuff that just kind of made it work for me a little bit better, hopefully. But that's about it. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for this video. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I know some of when I was recording today, so if I didn't mention it earlier, today is Sunday. I started yesterday, but I didn't get to finish everything, or mainly the makeup declutter that I wanted to do. That's why I had to do it in 2 days. So yesterday I did all the cleaning, and I actually reorganized after I stopped recording. I reorganized the living room furniture and stuff because I had to make room for our Christmas tree since it's coming up here shortly. December's coming up soon, so I wanted to get rid of or make space for it. So I did move things around. So next time you see a video in the living room, it'll be all different. But yeah, and so hopefully you enjoyed that cleaning a little bit of cleaning motivation, and now makeup declutter and reorganization. If you saw what I was doing, it's kind of weird. I don't know what angle to put the camera at, so I just kind of, hopefully it was good enough. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.